I'm not teaching, I'm publicly learning. And hi, welcome to Learning for the Life in UK test, part 480 while doing risk training. If you participate in risk training, that's at your own risk. So, the idea for this video is that we are trying to take together all what we have to the Crimean War for 1853-1856 until 1856, and then to say it all down in one video, but we already have a big problem here. I cannot find of a video of a title of a video which fits to what is in the video, because information's here. It happened from 1853 until 1856. It was fought between Britain, Turkey and France against Russia, and was the first war covered extensively by photographs and also by news stories, so photographs, that's the most important thing. And that the conditions of the soldiers were very poor and many died from illness, which they got in hospitals. And the Victoria Cross was introduced, and then technically also that Florence Nightingale treated soldiers who fought in the Crimean War. Anyone who, with the title of the video, the Crimean War, we haven't explained anything, not even where it happened. It was on the Crimean Peninsula, but we don't say why, how it ended, how it explains to anything. They can't find of a title fitting to these informations. So you can't do a video to the Crimean War, because that is not about the Crimean War. It's about the Crimean War, but it's not the Crimean War. So the other idea is that we're doing a video about Florence Nightingale. I said here, she was treating soldiers in the Crimean War, and we're going to explain everything we know to the Crimean War at that place. Let's try it. But in a way, it's hopeless because we don't have time to do Florence Nightingale and the other thing and then shoot it in this video. So what are we doing? We're doing it anyway. Florence Nightingale. Born to English parents in Italy. At the age of 31, she trained as a nurse in Germany. In 1854, she went to Turkey. Worked in military hospitals. Florence Nightingale. Born in the year 1820. In the years 1851 until 1854, and in 1851 until 1854, she trained as a nurse in Germany. Then she worked in the Crimean War. She was treating wounded soldiers. The Crimean War was from 1853 until 1856, and it was the first war extensively covered by news stories and photographs. Many soldiers did die rather from caught illnesses, diseases, infections in hospitals than from gun wounds. The Victoria Cross was introduced for people who had shot great valor, for soldiers who had shot great valor, and how the Crimean War was fought between Britain, France and Turkey against Russia. In 1860, so 4 years after the end of the Crimean War, she established the Nightingale Training School for Nurses. Nightingale Training School for Nurses. Nightingale Training School for Nurses. At the St. Thomas Hospital in London. St. Thomas Hospital in London. She had already, in the time when she worked in the Crimean War, reduced some mortality by improving the living conditions. The school was the first of its kind and still exists today, and that can be seen as the beginning of modern nursing. My voice is getting up. We will not do anything new. Learning will be done in the next video. Here we will do just risk training. If you participate in that, is at your own risk. So you can go directly to the next one if you're just here for learning. Risk training. We would still stand, arms next to us, hand on the fists, and we're doing the spotlight. We're doing the fists down. Bending it up. And the last time. And now we're doing the flashlight. Same setup, but now the fists to the inside. That was the last time. Now the magician. Flat hands and bring with flat hands to the inside. And to the outside. And we have 3 rules. The first rule is we're stopping immediately as soon what? As soon as we feel pain. We also an idea to explain rules we've always done. The second rule is where we're going only as far as we can go with a little bit of effort. And the third rule is that we're not optimal. We just want to strengthen all, not to exhaust it. If you feel like taking a break, do it at any moment. Yes, you wish. I'm going to announce 3-4 times when it perfectly fits. Next exercise, the pancake flip. Flat hands next to us, and we're opening them. And down. And last time. Now we'll quadrangular castle effect. Warm arms out, hands home to fists, and we bring them to the inside. Up. To the outside. Down. And to the inside. Down. Inside. You can skip this next exercise. My name is the Club Anxious Door Fever. Next to us, hand home to the fist and the bring of his fist down. And we're pressing carefully against. Now we're pulling from the outside. And we're pressing a bit from down. Over to the other side, fist down, and we're pressing carefully against it. We're pulling from the outside. And from the top again. And from the bottom. We're going directly on with the next exercise, the T-Rex and wallet. Flat hands out, and bring them down. And up. Last time down. Now with T-Rex in the gym. If you don't have a tennis ball, you can just do it with your bare hand. So, just make a stroke. Or press into a tennis ball with moderate force. And release again. And press again. Releasing. And now last time. We're switching and now on the other side. Pressing. And releasing. Again. Pressing. Pressing. And okay, the next exercise, cautious speed bend. Place the fingertips of one hand on top of the fingernails of the other hand. Press with moderate force. And we're opening against it, pressing force. And now we're closing it slowly. Again, against it, closing force. One last round. Now we're switching, and we're doing the same with the other. Opening, closing. Last side. And now we're doing the field daisies in a Cynthia's director. And so in front of us, and we're opening them, and we're closing them. One last time. Next exercise with frog testing the water temperature. Now you can skip this exercise. We're bringing the hands down with flat fingers and up with strong fists. Apparently the water has to go. Again, down with flat fingers and up with strong fists. And again, down with flat fingers and up with strong fists. Last time down. Up with strong fists. Next exercise, we are having flat hands and we make claws. So we're opening again and making it claws, holding it for 1 to 2 seconds. We're opening again. Claws, 1 to 2 seconds long. And last time. I think it's already time for the ice axe. No, it's not. We're doing another exercise. Have your arms in. You can skip this exercise and bring the strong fists into flexion, subflexion. Then make long arms and bring the wrists to extension and have flat fingers. Again in, flexion, strong fists, out extension, flat fingers. And in, and out, extension, flat fingers. Last one. In flexion, that is in, and now out extension and flat fingers. We're ending again here, flexion. And the next exercise, the ice axe, flat hand, and bend it with nuggets. We skip the best cold bridge. We're going to do the best cold bridge in a moment, and we're pressing from the top. This is the ice axe. And release. Now with the other hand, bend it with the nuggets. And press one time. And now the best cold bridge. Both hands flat and we're bending them at knuckles. We're holding it for 1 to 2 seconds. And then we're opening again. And again. Opening. The last time. The last exercise. The unfolding rocket boosters, maybe also unfolding. Long arms, straight arms, hands form 2 strong fists, and we bring these strong fists to the inside, not to the outside, flat fingers. To the inside, strong fists, to the outside, flat fingers. In, strong fists. Out extension, flat fingers. Last round, in, flexion. Strong fist. Out, extension, flat fingers. And we're ending again in flexion. Now we come with moderate pressure on the middle part of the lower arm to relax the lying extension to the toe muscle. And on the other side. Okay, in the next video we will do something about Florence Nightingale. I thank you very much, and until next time.